Hey, and welcome to this World of Warcraft Beginner's Guide. This video will be part one in a multi-part series. Not sure how many parts there will be yet. We are going to cover several items in today's video, but I have also included several links below for both Battle.net's website and for Wowhead, which is if you're not familiar with it, is a database of just a ton of great knowledge. These links below are specific to the beginner's guides that they have, so I encourage you to check those out. Alright, so since this is a beginner's guide, we are going to start at the very beginning. In order to do that, we really do need to take a look at system requirements first. There is a minimum system requirement and recommended system requirements listed on Battle.net's website. They list these for all of their games, and here on the screen you can kind of see the ones for World of Warcraft specifically. I do recommend having something a little bit higher end than the minimum system requirements, and that's really just so you can have a better experience with your graphics and your gameplay, and really enjoy the game the way it's meant to be. Okay, so once you've determined whether or not your system, your current system can handle World of Warcraft, or if you maybe want to buy another machine to play the game on, what's the next step? Well, that's going to be to head over to Battle.net's website. And on Battle.net's website, you're going to need to do a couple of things in order to get the game onto your system and get an account to allow you to play. First thing that you're going to want to do is download the Battle.net client. This client will be kind of a hub to launch all your games from. There are several games that can be launched from this, and you could go ahead and install it if you choose to, but we're going to kind of stay on the site for a little while and kind of poke around here before we move off of the site and into our local machine and the installs. The next thing we're going to want to do is create an account. You do need a Battle.net account in order to log into the client, in order to log into the game. So on the far right of your screen there, you can see the account drop down. Once you click that, you will be able to create an account. Now, if you are coming back to the game for the first time in a while, you have an existing account, you can actually just log in and set everything up in your existing account that you'd like. So while we're not going to go through the entirety of the account creation process, because that is relatively self-explanatory, but Battle.net's site is really good about making sure that you are able to navigate and able to find what you need. They have lots of games, but they do a really good job of the UI on their website. Once you've finished up with the account creation, the next thing on Battle.net's site to consider is how you want to play the game. There are options. Battle.net's site is a really good place to kind of click around and learn what they offer. But I want to highlight kind of two play options for the new player or someone coming back to the game. You can actually play World of Warcraft as a free trial up to level 20, and that will cost you nothing other than installing the client, creating the account, and launching the game. That said, if you do want to level higher and get the benefits of having the latest greatest game, the newest expansion, the level 70 boost, as you can see there listed, you do have to purchase that game. Don't feel like you have to immediately. You can start your account, begin your free trial, play to level 20, and once you have decided if you want to continue, then purchase the game. So they do give you that option, and it's a fantastic option to be able to have that flexibility. Now, one of the other important things to look at while we're on the Battle.net site is the actual subscription to World of Warcraft. This does include more than just your, War Within, Dragonflight gameplay, depending on whether you decide to buy the expansion or not. But it actually includes some other items, including World of Warcraft Classic, and depending on the level of subscription you do, you can get some other in-game rewards. And those are all laid out really well on Battle.net's website. If you want to be able to possibly get some of these cool mounts, you can actually go ahead and subscribe directly on the site here. And the subscription is going to add the ability for you to continue your gameplay beyond the trial and continue into kind of new adventures within World of Warcraft. So aside from creating our account and getting the installer downloaded to our machine, there are these other items to consider. All right, so we've come to kind of the last area here where we are actually ready to install the client. We've got our accounts, we've got all of our decisions made. Maybe you bought the game, maybe you didn't, but you can't play it until you install it. Now it's time to actually get the client installed on our system and the game downloaded so we can start to enjoy it. In order to do that, you'll need to go to your downloads folder, wherever your browser places those downloads. Most by default are in the downloads folder. And you're going to have to run this battle.net setup.exe. This will ask for some permissions. You'll have to accept some terms, licenses, stuff like that. Normal software installation stuff. And that is going to install the Battle.net client for you. Again, the Battle.net client is not World of Warcraft itself. It is the hub where you will be able to launch all of the Blizzard games. Once you've completed the installation of the Battle.net client onto your machine, you can go ahead and launch that, log in with that account you created on Battle.net's website, and you can begin the download of World of Warcraft itself. This is going to be a larger download than the Battle.net client, but once that completes, you are ready to roll. And all you will need to do is click play, and you will launch into the World of Warcraft. Well, that does it for our video today. Please make sure to check out the next video in this series where we go into how to actually set up your first character, how to choose a realm. There's going to be quite a bit of information there that as a new player you definitely don't want to miss. So thanks for checking out the video today, and see you soon.